Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading on the Astroflower, going from the 28th of November through to the 4th of December. If it's your birthday at the moment, happy birthday to you. It's moving from the old year into the new year. Have you got everything in place? Are you ready to rock and roll? Okay, let's just see what's going on. Security seems to be on your mind at the moment, I think, more than anything else. Securing things up in life, or securing the new path that you should be going down on this year. Let's just see what the overall energy is for you. Yeah, it's a desire to get on, to start moving, to start building, to start things, basically. It's evolution, the ascension moment for you here. Having clear vision about where you're going. If you've got a clear vision about where you're going, you're going to really exceed into what you're doing, and it bodes well for your future, basically, Sagittarius. It's also looking at things in a different way. So it's starting something new. And starting something new is obviously going to make you look at things differently. It's going to help you with what you've already got on your plate at the moment. But it's also going to help you be a little bit more versatile for the going future. Let's just see how the guides are trying to, what the karmic message is for your relationship side. It's very dreamy. Are you dreaming about that future? Relationships. Are you dreaming about a situation where you want to, you want relationships to live up to what it says on the tin. So, yeah, very passionate about it. I think if you want the world to live, or if you want relationships to live up to what you expect, you've got to put your passion into it as well. It's a meeting halfway. It's I wouldn't say throw caution to the wind, but it's getting out there and trying things, trying to see what happens when you put out some sort of emotion in regards to people that are around you that you might be having connections within relationships, and trying it out. Being a bit of a kid, don't worry about it. We all get it wrong. But when we get it wrong, we learn a lot. You know, let's just see how the universe is trying to guide this conversation that is within you. Don't put pressure on yourself to get the results straight away. I think this is a period in your relationships that are around you is trial and error. It's, you know, you may like one particular ice cream, but, you know, does that go well with another ice cream? You've got to try it out first. And sometimes it ain't going to go right. So I think here is the universe is just sort of like saying, just take a bit of pressure off yourself in regards to the relationships that are around you. Follow the universe's lead. Just try a lot of things and explore this. You know, this Knight of Wands is going to wants ideally to eventually be the King or the Queen of Wands, you know, to be the leader of the pack. And the universe is sort of saying, you can be, you've got this. Once you get going down that path and you invest your passion into exploring things or learning about things or, exploring relationships, I think it's going to come back and pay you dividends, really. Say goodbye to the hard times. Let things that are causing you grief, just let them go in regards to relationships. Okay, let's just see how the guides are trying to influence you here. If it ain't working, don't let it in. They're almost like they're controlling tickets going into a cinema. So saying, no, that ticket's not valid. This ticket's valid. You know, They want to find that loving connection with the people around you. I think this is what you've been dreaming around. The hangman's also looking in that direction. And you've got to look at things a little bit differently within your relationships in order to find that love. And this is where the guides are trying to help out by, sifting through what is good for you and only allowing things that are gonna inspire you in a way. I think that's what it's happening here. Let's just see what the guides, how the guides are influencing that conversation that is within you. Virgo got this as well a little bit. It's very, be sociable, but don't ask too much of it. Don't ask don't ask too much of it. I think it plays in hand with what the universe is sort of saying. Don't put too much pressure on it. Let that I think the guide to, if you're talking to yourself in regards to your relationship and you keep having sort of like, oh, don't worry about it, just try it. Follow that. That's what I would do. Follow that energy at the moment, because it's going to bring you real benefits going forward. Let's just see what's going on the financial sort of side. The karmic message here for your financial sort of side. Oh, this is completely different to this side. This is like it's almost like the king energy. It's really focused. It's really getting down and doing it, just getting on and doing it. Yeah, good victories to be had of the manifestation of long-term plans. It's getting it all working together here. And I think this is this new pathway that's coming up for you. It's learning, it's realizing if you want to get forward in your business, in your project, or in your job, you've got to marry various different things together at the same time. Not only being networking, but also getting the sales in, that sort of thing. Just tying it all together, basically. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence this karmic message. Everyone's a winner, baby. That's the truth. When you do it, when you put things together, you're not the only one who wins out of this scenario. You become an inspiration for a lot of people that are around you. And yeah, this is where people, the universe is saying to you, think big, go for it. They're really sort of like tunnel visiting. After your birthday season, this is where you start on those new plans. And I would dream big if I was you. I'd really push it. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence you, regardless of what it is. If you want to go forward in your career plan, don't settle for second best. Same thing within your business or your projects. Don't settle for second best. Look for the best things that is good for you, okay? Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic message. They're creating healthy boundaries so you're not getting distracted, basically. Oof. Yeah, a bit of a tower moment, maybe. Is it really? Okay, so how is this going to work with the guides? The tower's like, it could be a really destructive thing, but it also gives it clears out a lot of space. It clears out a lot of old beliefs that you've had within you, so you can start, you can apply new beliefs into your whole system. And I think that's all it's all about. And I think this is what the healthy boundaries are. And as I say, I think they're clearing out a lot of stuff for you to look at things differently and do things differently. Once you start looking at things differently, all of a sudden opportunities will arise. And I think it's where the guides are. You may find like certain aspects within your job or your businesses, you can mind sitting there kind of going, why is that not working? Why am I not making all this money I should be making? But this is making money. Oh, and I like doing that. Then head down those 2 rows there and leave the thing that's not making for you, basically. And that could be the bit of a tower moment. It could be a way of opening up a new door as one door closes. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. it's really, this is where you come into your fire. It's brutal honesty. I would be brutally honest with the, you know, if you feel it's true, if you know it's true, I would say it. You may hurt people, and maybe that's connected with that tower moment, but if you're thinking big, if you really want to get on in your life, you've got to be brutally honest, not only with yourself, but with other people that are around you. And I think that's a case of that. Yeah, I think you're moving on from something. You're really moving on from the old year, from an old job or an old business. I really think you're moving to something absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's a bit of a leap of faith in all the senses. It may even be tied up to your relationships as well. But whatever it is, it's getting rid of the old and bringing in the new. It's Christmas. Okay, let's just see what the overall outcome is for you. It's like a bell. It's like towing of a bell. It's all there seems to be like a lifelong realization within you of how you could get a situation which really matters to you. And I think this plays out on your relationship side as much as on your financial side. And it's all about you. It's centralizing around you. You've got to be the catalyst for this future here, Sagittarius. It's you that can do it. You have it within you. It's really nice reading. There's obviously some stuff that needs to be dealt with on your financial side, on your business and your job. And I think that's that honesty thing all about. And I think that's going to clear out a few things. But both sides are really moving on to a brighter future, which is really nice. And a fulfillment of joys within that's going to make you feel very secure about your future by the end of the week or coming into the following week. We have the collective reading coming out on Sunday for the December period. I'd like to see you there if that's possible. In the meantime, there's loads of links in the description below. Don't forget, Sagittarius, as I always say, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.